So you're thinking of buying or selling in a Tampa luxury condo community? In today's video, we are going back on my computer screen on a Google Map tour of 3 great affordable condo communities on the iconic Bayshore Boulevard in South Tampa. We'll get a really good feel for the logistics, and I'll show you some of the top attractions nearby so you can get a good understanding of the overall area. And then second half of the video, we'll take a look at the best available real estate and show you how there are some affordable options out there with an exceptional quality of life and lifestyle waiting for you. So you won't want to miss any of it. Let's get started. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about buying or selling in a Tampa luxury condo community, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the Tampa luxury condo market and lifestyle. My name is Nathaniel Ligon, the Tampa Condo King. I specialize in representing luxury condo owners and buyers in Tampa, Florida. I get calls every day from people just like you, so whether you're looking to buy or sell in 10 days or 10 weeks, please reach out. All of my contact information is in the description box below. I would love to help you win in the Tampa luxury condo market. Now let's take a closer look at these 3 great affordable condo communities on the Google Map tour and a look at the best available real estate. Welcome into the Google Map for today's video. Excited to have you here. So we have 3 great affordable condo communities on or near beautiful Bayshore Boulevard in South Tampa. So I get asked this question sometimes on if there are any affordable options in South Tampa. A lot of people love the idea of the lifestyle and all of the amenities that come with being in South Tampa and Bayshore Boulevard in particular. So certainly all along Bayshore Boulevard and close by, you have some amazing big single family homes. You also have, of course, all of the great newer and some even older condo communities all along Bayshore Boulevard as well. A lot of them are expensive, whether it's the single family homes or the condos. So there are affordable options. So I have a video that essentially accompanies this one that I did that goes into further detail on these 3 communities. So be sure to check that out after this one if you haven't already, and I'll make sure my team adds a link or something so you know exactly which one I am referring to. So if I zoom out here just to help you get your bearings, so we are in the heart of South Tampa. You can see South Tampa is pretty much all of this land south of here, south of Kennedy Boulevard. So a lot of different communities within South Tampa. If you've been with me for some of my other videos on Hyde Park, for example, up here, or Bayshore Gardens, we're right in this area, or a little bit further south, the West Shore Marina District. So you know there's a lot of different communities within South Tampa. So we are zeroing in on these 3 in particular, and the 3 of these are about 1.5 miles from each other. So all 3 are either along Bayshore Boulevard or just off of Bayshore Boulevard. So further south, we've got Bayshore Trace. So Bayshore Trace does have the Bayshore Boulevard address, the 3325. So you are right on Bayshore Boulevard. If you are a walker or biker or jogger, you'll be able to essentially steps away from your residence, be able to enjoy all that the famous Bayshore sidewalks have to offer, the beautiful views of Hillsborough Bay. And if you go a little bit further north, you can see this 2207 South Carolina address. That is for Tampa Bayshore Villas. So as you can see, is just about 2 blocks off of Bayshore Boulevard. So you're still very close by and all that particular area has to offer. And then furthest north, pretty close by, you've got Harbour House. So Harbour House also has the coveted Bayshore Boulevard address, the 2401 Bayshore. So all 3 are great communities. All 3 are affordable. So right now our average price point home in Tampa is right about $400,000. So South Tampa, whether it's a single family home, townhome, condos, they typically are well over that average range, as you can imagine. However, as I'm showing you in this particular video, there are a couple great options, and there's more. Just these particular ones I wanted to point out because they are actually right on Bayshore Boulevard, or in this case, the 2207 South Carolina Ave address. It is only a couple blocks away. So I'll start furthest north and then we'll work our way down. So Harbour House, you can see it's right on the corner essentially of Bayshore Boulevard and South Howard. So you've got Hyde Park in very close proximity, all the great shopping and restaurants and entertainment in Hyde Park. And then you're very close to all that the South Howard district has to offer, like all the restaurants and all the nightlife there. So excellent location overall. I'll zoom in and you might be familiar with some of the other condo communities that I've gone over. Hyde Park House, for example, is one of the newest condo communities, very luxurious, tremendous amenities. You go just like a block or so south, you've got the atrium on Bayshore, a little bit older, still great amenities overall and a lot it has to offer. So being here at Harbour House, you're really tucked into a lot of great communities. Then I'll go a little bit further south. It's only about a half-mile away. We are at Tampa Bayshore Villas. So I'll zoom in here. Again, you're very close to all the great attractions that South Tampa has to offer and that these other communities enjoy. So you've got a couple parks just within a few blocks essentially from you. You've got Palmacia Park right over here. And then if you go a little bit further south, you've got Fred Ball Park. Also the Bayshore Diplomat condo community is close by. So that again is a little more expensive, a little bit newer, and a lot of amenities. And then a little bit further south, you are just north of El Prado Boulevard. So one of the big streets that goes east to west along South Tampa. So you are just north of there and pretty close to McDill Ave, one of the big streets that goes north and south in South Tampa. So Bayshore Trace is right on Bayshore Boulevard, as I mentioned, and you are essentially right near the Academy of Holy Names, that private school. You've got Virage Bayshore pretty close by. That is a little bit more of a luxurious, more of the traditional high-rise type building. Also, I'll mention Harbour House, by the way, is one of the more traditional high-rise buildings. So Bayshore Trace and Tampa Villas, one of the, smaller, 3-story type units. So Bayshore Trace, as you can see, though, is still very close to all of the restaurants that are in the area, some places of worship, some top-rated schools. So you've got really an excellent lifestyle and some of even just the daily conveniences. If you go a little bit further south here, you could see Britton Plaza. So Britton Plaza has a Publix and some other stores. So all of your, daily convenience type stores are either there or pretty close by, gas stations, that dry cleaners, that sort of thing. I've got South Tampa YMCA right here. You're very close there. So overall, it is a great area. And again, being right on Bayshore Boulevard is pretty awesome. So I'll zoom out for a second here and just show you proximity to some of the other areas. So right over here within a few miles, you have Davis Islands, all that Davis Islands has to offer. If you go a little bit further east, you will be in Harbor Island, great area. We talked about Hyde Park a little while ago, and then I'll zoom in a second just so you can see some more information. And then a little bit further north, you are into downtown Tampa and the Channel District. So all very, very close by. I'll zoom out a little bit more, and then I'll go ahead and we'll use Bayshore Trace as our starting point. So I'll go ahead and X out the other two communities and then start to show you some of the proximity. So Amalie Arena, for example, if you're going to any Tampa Bay Lightning games or any events or concerts there, you're looking at only about a 6-minute drive. That's 6 if you take the Selman Expressway. It looks like if you just go via Bayshore Boulevard, about 8 minutes away. Go Tampa International Airport, you are only about 14 minutes away. If you're into any of the theater or performing arts, we've got the Straz Center in downtown Tampa. That's only 10 minutes away. go Raymond James Stadium in case you're going to any Buccaneers or USF football games or any concerts or events over there. You're looking at about 13 minutes away. If you're heading over to Pinellas County and St. Petersburg, for example, it is about 27 minutes away. That is just over the Gandy Bridge right here. So one of the main bridges that connect Hillsborough County and Pinellas County. One thing I'll point out right here is you could see St. Pete Clearwater International Airport. So I do all my travel through Tampa International Airport. However, I do know some folks that utilize this particular airport, so that also isn't too far. So just depending on your destinations and your preferred airlines, I know sometimes they have more of the regional routes. So again, just depending on where you're going, you may find some better options over at St. Pete Clearwater. But in all my years being a Tampa resident and a South Tampa resident in particular, I always do all my travel in and out of Tampa International Airport, but you have both airports available to you in pretty close proximity. All right, that'll wrap up this portion with the proximity. So we will jump over into the real estate side of things. So again, if you've ever dreamed of living the South Tampa lifestyle and Bayshore Boulevard in particular, but maybe you just thought it was out of reach financially, hopefully this video and the series of videos that I'm doing on this particular topic will help you understand that there are some great options out there. And I know I have some people in my network and buyers that I work with that we're discussing and evaluating if it makes more sense for them to go ahead and get maybe one of the units in South Tampa that are a little bit more affordable. Maybe they're not getting quite as much home or as many amenities as some of the other more expensive luxury condo communities, but they like it because they love the lifestyle of being right in the heart of South Tampa, being right near or on Bayshore Boulevard. So they're weighing that, and we're weighing that from that, or maybe even a single family home in one of the suburbs where maybe you do get some more bang for your buck, where you're getting a bigger home, but then you're further away from a lot of the things that you like to do and the places you like to go. So I love having these conversations with people and would be happy to help you out in any way I can. And now we'll check out the real estate side of things just so you can see what some of these communities actually look like and what it entails. So this particular one I will click on. This is in the Bayshore Trace community. So this particular unit is a 1-bed, 1.5 bath, 728 square feet, and it is on the market for $229,000. And this is a first floor, so a ground floor unit, and we'll go ahead and check out the pictures. So when you enter this particular community, they have this like 3-story atrium. So this is essentially what you're seeing, and you could see the elevators, but this is the atrium. We'll go ahead and see if we can check out one more in that particular community. This one has a pretty similar profile, 1-bed, 1.5 bath, 728 square feet again, and this one is on the market for $285,000. Looks like this one is more updated, hence the pricing difference. Now we'll go ahead and check out some in the Tampa Bayshore Villas. Now this is a pretty small and quiet community, so not a lot of like the traditional amenities that you would see, like a pool and fitness center and all that. So when we check out the pictures on this community, it'll be more so the individual units. But this one, for example, is a 1-bed, 1-bath, 667 square feet, and it is on the market for $238,000. Check out one more in that particular community, and this one was a 2-bed, 1-bath, 899 square feet. This one had in-unit laundry as well. So some of these communities, there is, I think you probably saw from some of the pictures, there is like a community laundry room. So this particular unit actually has the in-unit laundry. So this one is listed for $325,000. Perfect. Now we will finish up at Harbour House. So Harbour House is really more of a traditional high-rise building, as I mentioned. So you'll see some of the amenities that you would think are at other communities and that you would expect from a condo community that is a little bit more expensive. So we'll go ahead and check out a few of these units and some of the amenities that this community has to offer. So we'll check out this one first. So this one is on the 3rd floor. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1104 square feet. This one just hit the market, and this one is listed at $429,000. We will check out one more here before we wrap up. All right, and this one in the Harbour House is on the 10th floor. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1104 square feet again, and this particular one is listed at $480,000. Excellent. So hopefully seeing a few of these options helps give you a better feel for what's available in this area and gives you hope that there are actually some good options that are affordable in the Bayshore area in South Tampa. So if you maybe really love the idea of the lifestyle, but just don't think you could swing it financially or don't want to spend as much as some of these other luxury condo communities command, then one of these options certainly could be great for you and worth considering. So let me know if you have any questions, and look forward to discussing that with you further. All right, that'll do it for today's video, the Google Map tour and a look at the best available real estate for these 3 great affordable condo communities on the iconic Bayshore Boulevard in South Tampa. I hope you enjoyed and got some great value from today's video. Let me know in comments if you have any questions, comments, or feedback. Whether you're looking to buy or sell in 10 days or 10 weeks, please reach out. All of my contact information is in the description box below. I would love to help you win in the Tampa luxury condo market. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, talk to you soon.